Good morning.
Good morning. Do you hear me? Do you hear me?
How are you doing?
I'm doing good.
I hear you.
Okay, that's awesome. So I, I guess right now I'm just going to start my presentation.
Just make your presentation. Jimmy, be just as casual and calm as you need to be. This
Mhm.
is just like you came into a project manager's office and going to show them what you did.
Okay. So start the slideshow. So essentially the original idea of this entire project is really supposed to be a space blog, and the purpose of it is really just trying to go over like the multiple planets within our solar system, and then also including like the sun as well. And then going forward, we're going to go over the front end, the front end, the back end, the database, and then moving forward. And so I want to give a little bit of an introduction. I was born in 98. I'm going to be earning my associate's degree in computer science at the end of December, around December time. I am a full-time student. I'm a good friend, and those are the two languages that I am currently learning at the side right now. So the overview of the project idea came from wanting to create a blog that focuses primarily on the planets and the sun that revolves around in our solar system and their individual biographies. The app is supposed to cover the user accounts, the welcome, and also welcome the user, and each link is meant to cover each planet with a picture. So the technologies that were used was the front end React, the back end framework Express, the database NoSQL, and then the styled with CSS. So as far as the contribution goes, I did everything by myself. The back end, the database were just much easier to assess rather than the front end portion of the assignment, and that's partly due to just I think it was just because I had more time on it. But the front end, I mean, I definitely made progress with the front end as far as like how the raw, like in terms of like raw code, I definitely made progress on that end when it came to front end. So what I'm going to do right now, I'm actually going to show you my front end. So let's see. I need to share my screen right now. Let's see. So, how do I stop video? Zoom. Here, let me see. Start video, control. No. Sorry about that. I'm just trying to figure out how I could share my screen with you right now. And also, I'm unable to hear you as of right now. Let's see.
Yeah, don't worry about it. Take your time.
Okay, so let's see, chat, pin, hide video, because there's only like 4 options for me to, because I could only show you my face. I can't show you my screen for some reason. Let's see. That's weird. Okay.
I have the settings for anyone can share. when you hit share screen, does it give you options of screen or like on
So
basic, it's screen. If you click on advanced portion of screen or a video or,
like the four options that I have, it's to hide the video, and then it's to mute or have you hear me through a mic, and then it's showing my camera. And then there's like a right click option when I forward my cursor over to the box that shows you, and it's like chat and pin. So I should
But-
probably
do you see at the very bottom of the screen should be a green box that says share screen?
see.
It's where it says mute, stop video, security, participants, chat, share screen.
Here, I'll show you this right now. New, so I'll take a picture of this right now and then show you what I'm seeing. So Zoom, okay. Upload. So this is like the chat box that I'm able to access aside from the camera that shows you in it. Let's see. What is this? No, not that. We can see your messages.
Can you, are there like three little dots all the way to the right side of the back of the bottom of the screen?
Let me
That-
right
It
click
might
it
give you more options.
automatically. Let me see. Yeah, I am able to right click the browser because I
Okay.
could either quit the Zoom, but if I press the Zoom, it gives me the option to sign in. Let me see.
No, that shouldn't be that. It should be as easy as share screen.
Okay, well I do see an option because I signed in to share the screen if you want
Okay.
to like send me another invite, or because I do see an option to share the screen, but I'm unable to press, like it won't let me just share it.
Huh, wonder why.
Oh wait, okay, I found it. It's all good.
Oh, okay. Sometimes
Uh,
Zoom gets a little quirky. I have a lot of trouble with it sometimes because I have so many browsers open.
let's see, so let's share the screen. Let's go and see screen one. Okay, so can you see everything on my screen now?
Yes. Yes.
Okay, that's good. Yeah, thank you for being patient.
Oh, no. No, absolutely.
So the Git
Welcome to the new
project.
world of everybody working from home, huh?
Let's see. So the Git key, Team Phillip, the front end. Okay.
There we go.
So as far as, let's see, not that. So the sources. So for my sources, what I did was essentially just try to, um, because there were so many JSs, I pretty much just categorized it by what I like, what the overall, um, like based off of like how I was creating like the essence of the code or like what it was supposed to do. So like for example, this folder, there was like multiple components, and then there was full prototypes, prop
Oh, okay.
validations, and then rendering objects. So
Perfect.
as far as like as far as so I was trying to, let's say Joseph Smith, my instructor, let's say if he logged into my account, not my account, his own account, and then it should be able to prompt him with hello Joseph Smith off of this heading right here.
Oh, okay.
And then
Perfect.
as far as the full prototype, I I basically I tried creating like a subscription, some kind of subscription that came with viewing the blog. So you'll see throughout the whole project, I'm using a lot of instructors' names. So I don't know, I just like using my instructor's name for a lot of
Oh,
this
no, that's
stuff.
cool.
So I just put in Joseph Smith. He lives on Sesame Street in New York City. And then as of right here, you could see like the items, the amount, the address, and then you could see all the prop types right here. And then going forward, this whole thing right here is like a prop validation. It's so for the website, it's indicating him as a student. He's 18 years old, and then he's basically it's just validating like who he is within the like within the website. So he's because basically the whole point of that blog, it's I guess the goal of it or the characteristic of it was it's supposed to be educational, like an
Right.
educational type of blog. And then as far as like the I was rendering objects with map function. So I basically tried creating like different types of like memberships. So like a standard subscription, premium subscription, ultra, and then like a platinum subscription.
I love that.
And then after that, I would say I did try to let me see. I did try to create like a set state on the like this whole thing right here. And what that would do is like whenever I guess like whenever I would like whenever they would go onto the website, they would see like because the website name, I should have told you that earlier. The whole name of the website is actually it's called Cosmos. And then so every time they came, they were supposed to see welcome to Cosmos.
Oh, I love that.
And then so I had multiple routing components. This was supposed to be like the about page, the header. So once they came in, they would see about, or I'm sorry, home, about, topics, and then they would have the title of the website, which was Cosmos. And then this basically with all these right here, it's just indicating like the home, the topics, and about, but I should show you the topics. So I did try to, let's say once they clicked over to topics, they would see planet one through, well, I just listed as 10. The sun's not a planet, but I just, for the sake of code, I just list it as if it was one, just to make it easier on me. But so yeah, I just listed as planets 1 through 10, um, with the URLs and the links. So whenever they clicked it, they were supposed to be moved to different um, pages for each planet.
Okay.
And and then I would also I so I like prior we did go over the let me find it. So prior we did go over like the multiple memberships, and then we went over the like what user information that they would be inputting as they're signing up for those multiple memberships. So um I basically tried creating like a blog wallet, and what that would do is basically you would input your, let's say your card information, and then you would just deposit um like money into the wallet, and this would be like their balance right here.
Okay.
So in this specific case, if they let's say they inputted uh let's say 25, it would show like their account balance within right there. And then within the index, This was supposed to show like the name like as a hypertext link within, it would just say cosmos.com. And then index 2. So I should have gotten rid of this. I was just I rushed this project for the front end last night. This should have gotten removed a long time ago. I just didn't think to do this. Like I didn't think to remove this portion of the project, so it's still here. As far as the user so I did include user sensitive info. It's just made up. None of this stuff is real. So you don't need to worry. This right here, it's just supposed to show their full name, their age, but then within the you'll see more stuff about like yeah, there we go. So you would see things like you'll see more of that stuff in detail, like on the database.
That's fantastic.
So I would have the full name, the age, the password, and their emails. So throughout the whole so I just would use my name. I have you in my project. And then
I love it.
I have everybody else. The only person that doesn't exist to my knowledge, I don't know who Winston is. That's not a real person. But yeah, basically full name, age, username, password, and email. And then let's see, server. So that's basically it. I definitely was running into issues regarding the like certain commands and then trying to run it, but I would say in terms of raw code, most of it's already there.
That's fantastic.
Here,
I love that.
and then let's see. And then I'm gonna show you my the back end. So this right here, let me see. Okay, yeah. So this right here, this is supposed to show like, so as you came in, like as you go into the website, it's supposed to show the multiple planets saying like welcome to Cosmos. We're going to talk about Mercury, Venus, Earth, Mars, and much more. And then there was let me see. Here, I'm sorry. Can you give me a moment?
Oh, absolutely, honey. Take your time. You're my last one today, so I'm under no time constraint.
Okay, thank you.
Oh no, thank you.
Okay, I'm back. Okay, do you hear me? Hello? Do you hear me?
Yes.
Okay. Okay, so going forward, let me see. So I did include I included multiple handlebars. So I would say so you would see like aside from this was also this was connected to the handlebars, and within the index you would say welcome to Cosmos. Here in this blog we cover every aspect of our solar system. And then as you could see on the codes for the hashtag each or the pound each planetoids, you would see it's including all of this stuff right here.
Love it.
And then we would see this right here is including like the person's name. Like whenever the person signs in, it shows their username and age. And then let's see. So what I did, there were multiple folders for the back end. So let me just show you, let's see, index. So you would see right here, there's like multiple arrays for all the planets. And then you would also see basically saying, like, let's say within the search bar, they enter, welcome, you have entered into, or like, let's say those multiple links that they clicked into within the topics, so it's supposed to show, welcome, you have entered, let's say Venus, you would have entered Venus, the Venus section in our blog. And then let's say if they inputted something else, it would like create a if else statement saying, nope, we do not have in our blog, but maybe we will consider it. And then let's say you input it Earth. We already have that section, no need to add it. And then it would and then right here you just see multiple router post and router commands, post, get, and delete. And then let's see. So this right here, let's see.
Josh will be thrilled you put his name on here. Josh Butler.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
Josh Butler's on here.
Yeah, he'll love that.
And then so as you can see right here, there's multiple like basically everyone, your name, Josh's name, my name. I had their name in. I should have included their names within the part of the front end, but so going forward, let's see, not that. Routes, index, views. Okay, so all this stuff we went over. Yeah, I think we went over that part. I'm just making sure that we're okay, yeah, we did that part. Okay, so we did that. Let's go into the express index users. Oh, okay. So one thing I did do, that's one thing I should tell you is that I wasn't able to pull the information from the back end into the front end. But so as you can see within like the multiple there's a lot of information that I put within the back end, but most of it's just within the database. But all this stuff right here, it's going over like the number of moons Mercury has, Venus has, Earth, Mars, Jupiter, and so forth.
I love that. Are you gonna keep working on this till you get it all working for yourself?
I should, to be honest, because
I
that's
think you should.
because
It's that
I
good. I think it would be great.
because I know that it's very important for like whenever software engineers get jobs, I do know employers want to see stuff like this.
Yes, they do. They want to see it. And this is so original and it has so many educational applications potential that, yeah, I absolutely think you should make sure you get that. And when you do, reach out to me and let me see your finished thing and I'll help you publish it so that you'll have it.
Thank you. I really appreciate it.
Absolutely. No, you need to have that. So I want you to be able to do that because that is so good and you've worked so well with me and you've done everything I asked you to do. And that's going to be so fantastic. I just can't wait. I'd be glad to help you with that one because that's fantastic. How much longer do you have to go for your associate?
So I'm in my last semester right now.
Oh,
So
wow.
I'm gonna be earning my associate's degree in sometime in December of this year.
That is fantastic. Congratulations.
Thank you. And then
And
I'm
when you're
going,
done, you're getting close to being done, let me know, reach out to me and send me your resume because I always have people on lined up that are looking for my students. So that way I can help you.
thank you. I'm also, one thing I should tell you, I'm also gonna be getting my bachelor's, so I'm just gonna keep going, but I will definitely be working. I definitely will be working in tech, so I definitely will give you my resume when I get when
Oh,
everything's
absolutely. And make sure I have your updated information, like your email and everything. If it's not Gmail or something, if it's the school email, make sure if that changes that I am able to get a hold of that.
thank you. And then going forward with the project, I will show you my database.
Yes.
So this is what I was talking about, like in terms of like the extreme detail of each
Wow.
planet. So what I would do is I would have like the make, the model, like the overall majority color and like the age, and like I would also add like certain like compositions within um the planet, or let's say like it would basically either be a true or false composition. So for example, uh techetium, that's not something you could find on Earth. So I would just say false. So you would have multiple true and false within each of these um, array array within the entire array. So then I would say star, model, sun, orange, and then I think everything's kind of self-explanatory if
That
from
is
there.
fantastic, though. That is very, very detailed. I don't see many databases set up that cover all of those aspects. That is
Um,
fantastic.
because one thing I thought I would tell you is one of the things like aside from going into the multiple, like aside, because I would definitely like read into each every like within the course, I would read everything like from each and every step. But then I would also make sure to go into like I would definitely download like my homework assignments that I've already went over and got a grade on, and then I would just like change the essence of it, or the to suit my project. That's just the easiest way that I could do it.
Oh, sure. No, that's great. I like that information.
And
There is
then
a whole lot involved in doing something like this, isn't there?
and then going forward, I would basically include the multiple users, and then I would have their sensitive information right here, which that was something that was already within it was also it was in the front end, and then right here I would include like the size of each planet. Like I'll be honest with you, a lot of none of these numbers aren't entirely accurate. Some of it is like the Venus is not 487 well pounds. It's just in terms of like the numbers right here, it's just jibber jabber. I was more concerned with the code than the actual, but I did try to go out of my way to try to be as accurate as possible within like when it came to like the exact numbers of this. So one thing you could find within this whole thing is, aside from like the diameter, volume, mass, and gravity, um, you could see like the order from the sun, um, like the quantity, like let's say like there's only one sun in our solar system, so it would be there's only one Earth, and the order from the sun, it's the third planet from the sun.
I love that. That is fantastic.
So
I'm
I
so proud of you. That is amazing.
should go all the way down. Let me know if you want me to go forward or if you want to look into this in detail.
I've got the, where you pushed your code, I'm gonna look at that, but no, it's absolutely fine.
Hmm.
What I need you to do is just take a document and put, just so that shows you submitted something, put the link to your GitHub and upload that for final assignment, for final project.
Hmm.
And, no, you got a perfect score on this. You've did fantastic. And I'm
Thank
gonna
you.
review your code just a little bit more because I'm interested in it myself.
Hmm.
But, congratulations, Philip. I mean, this is amazing. You did fantastic work here.
Thank you. And you said, as far as the document goes, you just want me to input the text on GitHub and just push it from there and just say final project.
Yes, and what I just get a document and put the URL link on it and upload it for final project in the LMS so that it shows that you submitted something.
Hmm.
Because it says put the code and everything, it won't fit. You can't do that. So just so that it shows that you actually submitted just a Word document or any kind of document to upload for final project in the
Okay.
LMS, just so that it clicks off that click that you did submit something. That's all.
Okay. So I don't need to push it on Git. I could just submit it directly through the website, correct?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Okay. And then this right here, what I did try to do is
Oh, well.
I tried to include the astronomer, like the multiple astronomers that were associated with each planet. I mean, like as like in regards to like if you really think about like history, I don't think anybody actually like nobody discovered Earth. You know, Earth was already discovered from, since the beginning of time. You know what I mean? There's you can't discover Earth.
Yes.
And then I don't think anyone could discover the sun. It's just like the Earth. The sun was always there. But I just basically tried, I guess really what all like what the point of all these astronomers is like, yeah, Galileo, like with his telescope, he did actually discover a good number of these planets, but
Yeah.
long story short, like this is just to give like people a general idea. Like I wouldn't say this is entirely accurate in regards to like, like history, you know what I mean?
Right.
And then so as you can see, there's multiple arrays. So within this array would have the astronomer or would have Thomas Harriot, Galileo, and then the subjects. I basically, because this is basically all in within the realms of astronomy, science, and physics. So I would just include like whenever they would go on to the website, I would just say, oh, astronomy, science, physics, like what kind of, so that the user knows what kind of subject they're actually looking at.
I love that. That's why I think you really do need to make it a point to see this through because it has so many applications out there. And there wouldn't be an employer out there that wouldn't be impressed with this.
Thank you. And then with the let me see. So what this was right here was me trying to basically these are multiple commands. I never actually ran this because I was just too scared to. So basically what this is the delete many, find one and delete. So I would just read the instructions and just say like I would just read the instructions and into detail and see what they would actually do. So this delete many, I believe, is deleting the entire all of this information right here, all these brackets. And then the find and delete, this command is basically going into detail of um like let's say if I was specifically looking for, let's say, a model, or it didn't necessarily have to be a model, it could be the color, year, and then the like the variable and the make, like if I was something very specific, it would delete it. And then I would have I never actually used the drop statement.
I can see why you would have been a little hesitant to run it though. I think we lost our connection.